So, this is a weird video. I am filming this on Friday the 15th of June, 2024. Apologies if Ted, my dog, barks through this because he's currently watching out the window. Today, I found out that I have breast cancer. Just something I never thought I would say. I'm 36, so I'm young. And I'm taking it weirdly well, but I think that's probably the shock, and it's probably going to hit me at some point this weekend. And I'll be like, but yeah, it's crazy, and I have a lot of things going through my head. So I found a lump, it was 3 weeks ago tomorrow, it'll be, just when I was in the shower, and it was weird because I had this new body scrubber, and I was thinking, oh God, I really want to get rid of all the dead skin, and that's when I found it, and usually I probably wouldn't press that hard, and then I thought, what's that? So I rang my friend Tanya, who has had breast cancer, come out the other side of it, and she's fucking amazing. And I asked her to come over and have a little feel of it. So she came over, she had a feel, and she said, I think you need to go to the doctor's, so get an appointment tomorrow. So, not tomorrow, Monday. So I did. Sorry, I had to cut the video there. There he goes. I love my dog, but he's a fucking pain in the arse. So I had to cut the video there because I had to tell my friend. My friend had rang me back, who had been trying to ring Cassie, so I had to tell her because she knew I was going to the hospital and stuff. So anyway, yes, got an appointment with the doctors on the Monday, went to see them, got examined, and she said, right, I'm going to refer you for an emergency hospital appointment, but it's always an emergency when you find a lump, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you've got something. So that was on the Saturday. She booked it while I was there. So I went on the Saturday. I went on my own. I had loads of people who offered to come with me, so it wasn't like I had no one to come with us. But I kind of have this thing where in stressful situations, I just like to fucking get on with it. And sometimes other people being around me when they're emotional puts me off my focus of getting shit done. So I just went on my own, waited for bloody 3 hours for this scan, scanned me, then went up to the breast clinic, and then I had to wait to see a doctor, surgeon person, who had the scan stuff, and then he said, basically they found a lump, they're not sure what it is, it's not clear what it is, so I think because it's not clear, we'll take some biopsies. That I was dreading because I hate injections, like really bad fear of injections. I'm kind of all right as long as I don't look. So he was like, I'm going to talk you through what I'm going to do. And I was like, no, like, please don't talk me through it. Just do it. Because if I know what's going to happen, then I'll be worse. So I just laid on my side with my arm up. And he was like, well, basically I'm going to numb it. So he put some injections in to numb it. And then he kept saying, can you feel this? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, right, I'll put another injection in. Can you feel this? Yeah. Right, I'll put another one in. Honestly, he put in like about 4 or 5 injections, I think it was about that many, until I couldn't feel it. And then they took the biopsies, which honestly, I didn't feel at all. And the injections weren't that bad. Once they'd put the first injection in, which was just like a normal injection, just like a little sting, like a quick little sting, then I couldn't really feel the other injections going in because it was already partly numb. And then I didn't feel the biopsies. I think it's just don't bloody look. Do you know what I mean? But basically, I think what it is, a bit gruesome, it's like kind of like a straw type size thing that goes in, and it does a like noise, which I can only describe as like a stapler, and it takes like little bits of the lump away, so that they can test it. So they took like, I think he said 5 little bits away, so that they can test them bits. So then I had to wait for that to be done. They said that'll be up to 2 weeks, but I hadn't bloody even had a letter. They said it would be like 2 weeks that I would be back in the clinic, and I hadn't had a letter by Wednesday, which was like a week and a half. So I rang them and spoke to the consultant or surgeon's secretary. She said that it was due to get, my results were due to get discussed that afternoon. She'd ring me back on Thursday, which she did. So she called me back yesterday and said, I've got an appointment tomorrow, which is Friday, which is today, at 10:15, if you want to come down then. So did that, came down, went in to see the surgeon, and there was like a cancer nurse in there, and then he just said, right, obviously we've looked at your results, we've tested the biopsies, and it's 100% cancer. There's no doubt about that. And then he said it was in the, I'm sorry if I say stuff that's totally wrong here. Well, not wrong, but like half stuff. It said it's in the ducts. That's what that means. Ductal something. And it's like triple negative. It's 24 millimeters, which he said is quite small. So I've caught it early, which is good. So then there's a few things. Ted, come here, sweetheart. Come here. So obviously I'm 36. He asked if I had kids. I said no. Do I want kids? Potentially, yes. So because I haven't had kids yet, they're referring me to a fertility clinic before my treatment starts, and they're gonna most probably freeze some eggs so that I've still got the option in the future to have kids, which is good. They said it might be genetic, although the only person in my family who's had cancer was my nana, who passed away before I was born, but it wasn't breast cancer. So they said that's not related. Like, does my family have a history of breast cancer? So, no, they don't, but they said it still might be genetic. They think that because I'm so young. So they said, do I want to get genetically tested? And I said yes, because I've got two nieces who are 16 and 13. So I'd like to know for them, although because they're on my brother's side, it probably wouldn't affect them that much anyway, even if it was genetic. If I had a sister and it was her kids, it might affect them more because it passes through the women. But I'd like to know for them anyway. So I'm gonna get that done. And then, because of the type of cancer it is, I have to get chemo done first. So I'll start the chemotherapy before Christmas. I'm definitely going to lose my hair, because I asked that straight away, because everybody knows me for my crazy coloured hair, which is a bit faded at the moment. So I think I'm going to dye it this weekend, get one last dye in. So the chemo, they have to do the chemo first, and then they'll do surgery. So they don't know whether they're going to do a lumpectomy, which is just they take the lump away, or a mastectomy, which is where they take the whole breast away, which I really don't fucking want, because then I've got good boobs and I want to keep them. Do you know what I mean? They've got to do what they've got to do, haven't they? So start with the chemo. They're going to put in a tracker, which is like a little metal piece, into the lump, because sometimes the chemo can shrink it so much that they can't find it again. So they put a tracker in it, and then they'll decide what surgery they're going to do. But yeah, they said the chemo will be before Christmas. So I don't think I'm going to have a great Christmas, because I think I might have lost my hair around Christmas time, which would be bloody great. Merry Christmas, thanks Santa. But do you know what? I mean, you're probably thinking, God, she's so blasé about it. I just don't think it's hit us yet. And it will at some point, and I'll probably be a mess. But at the moment, I just think, if you know me, and you know my life, it's what Cassie was just saying, what else can happen to you? Like, I've a mental life. So much crap has happened to me over the last 6.5 years. And yeah, without trying to sound big-headed, I'm fucking strong as fuck, mate. I am one of the strongest people that I know, which does sound a bit big-headed, and I don't care, because I am. anything that life throws at me, I bloody fight it. So of course I'm going to fight this. I'm young, it's early, it's small, Ted's agreeing in the background. Of course I'm going to fight it. Only found out this morning, already got a favourites thing on Etsy with loads of bright coloured wigs and head turbans with big fancy knots and stuff at the front in leopard print and whatever, because, yeah, it's vain, I don't care, but my hair and my fashion sense matter to me. Sat in me pages. So I'm going to have that. I'm going to be rocking the red lipstick and everything. Yeah, I'm going to rock it. But yeah, do you know, like, these things happen, don't they? I'm going to keep putting updates on because I think people need to be aware of it. People need to check the boobs, because I bloody didn't if it wasn't for that body scrub. And also, people need to see the real side of it and, yeah, how people react. I think I'm reacting weirdly well. My mum's in bits. My dad just seems in shock. So is my brother. Friends and stuff just seem shocked and upset. I feel like I'm comforting everyone else at the moment, but I think it'll come. I know all my friends and family are going to be amazing, so I'm very lucky. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of do this video for anyone else who's out there who's going through stuff. It's good to share. But for now, bye-bye.